The next topic that we have is Venn diagrams. Now, in Venn diagrams, you don't have to know a bunch of set notations. Only two set notations are used here: the union and the intersection. Okay, union, or known as the U. Okay, well, the other one, that is the intersection, or in other words, known as the upside down U. Now, basically, in these two ways, first, in union, you have to know one thing. In union, we have three different types on how you can solve the union Venn diagram, and I'm going to give you examples as well for that. Okay, first, if both you could say sets are normal, then shade normally, because in Venn diagrams you normally just shade. Okay, I'm going to explain these steps again and again, so you don't have to worry about if it's not clear right now. Then, if one of them is complement, meaning if one of them is, you could say A, you have the set A, and you have set not A, would mean let's say A complement. Okay, if you have set A and you have A complement, the A complement is basically the set that is not A. Okay, so everything that's not in set A. If one of them is complement, then shade, we need to go down here, shade that first. Okay, last one, if both or all or complement, basically both meaning if you have two sets, then you should, I would say two, but if you have all sets, okay, like if all of them are, actually yeah, let me just write all instead of both, that'll be way more confusing. Okay, if all sets are complement, then what you're going to do here, this is a very rare case, and also not a rare case but a very you could say specific and special case. If all sets are complement, then you take, you take complement common, and make the inner sign intersection. Okay, I'm going to explain all these points one by one. Next, you have intersection. Intersection is very easy. What you want to know is just one thing. Well, like for example, if you have two sets, if you have the intersection the intersection symbol in the middle, you're gonna shade that part that's common in both sets. Shade the part that is common in all sets. I also said both because mostly you get a both, like take two sets question, like you have one set and you have the other set, but you can get three sets questions. Okay, and we're going to see them in the past paper as well, but for now this is the union where you have three cases. In intersection you have one case. You just have to shade the part that is common in all the sets that are given to you in the question. Now we've got a question here where we've been given this Venn diagram. Okay, we have A, we have B. They said shade A union B. Union B, if I go above to my unions, you could see the first case is if both sets are normal, that they're not complements. Okay, they're not knots basically. If both are normal, then just shade them normally. Okay, meaning shade A union B. That means shade everything in A and everything in B. Okay, A and B, basically that's what it means. So just gonna basically shade this entire block. Okay, this and this. Second question, shade A naught union B. A naught meaning a complement. You will see this dash meaning the complement. Now, we had the second case where we had if one of them is complement, then shade that one first. Okay? A complement or A naught basically means everything that's not A. Everything that is not A. Okay? That means this entire circle is A. We're going to shade everything that is not A. Okay? So we're also going to shade the B part here. Okay? But then they say add B. So do we add this part or we don't? We do. Because first we apply this. Then whatever the next part says, we have to do that as well. So B is not just this part. B is also this small part here because this is the entire circle of B. So we're also going to shade this part here as well. So this entire thing and this part is going to be left out. And this part is also going to be shaded. Next one that you have is shading A naught union B naught. This is the third case that we had. The third case is over here. If all sets are complement, then you take the complement common and make the inner sign intersection. Okay, so first we're going to take the complement common over here. Let me write it here. That's going to make this A, this, and complement is going to come outside. And they said you have to change the middle sign into intersection, the inner sign into intersection. That means it's going to become A intersection B naught. Now what does this mean? First we're going to do A intersection B, and with this one you're going to cover like the intersection part as well. A intersection B basically means what's common, like we did over here. Shade the part that is common in all the sets. Okay, what's common in them? This small part here. This small part is common. Okay, and you shade it here as well. Okay, but they said A intersection B not. That means everything that is not this. Okay, so let me erase that part here. You're going to shade everything that's not this. That means everything outside. Okay, everything outside apart from this one. So it's going to be this entire thing apart from this small common part that A and B have over here. From the next class onwards, we're going to do some past paper questions to understand how the examiner actually gives you questions. Okay, it's going to be a combination of Venn diagrams and set notations. Okay, so we're going to do that, and after that we're going to go to type wise questions as well. Okay, we're going to do some past paper questions. We're going to see a specific type as well that they give you in your paper. That's not, you could say it's not a different topic, but it's like combining sets or combining Venn diagrams with actual word problems. Okay, so we're going to do that as well. If you made it this far, make sure to follow for more and stay updated.